is the Skibidi toilet, and today I'm going to unbox, assemble, and flush every character from the show. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, I'm gonna flush one down the toilet. Anyways, Lego. Now, Skibidi Toilet's this super weird and funny animated series where an army of creepy floating toilets try to take over the world. But don't worry, there's a group of heroes fighting back, and they're called Cameraman, TV Men, and Speaker Men. And they have these cool robotic bodies with cameras and screens on their head, and they're trying to stop the toilets. It's also super popular for some reason, and I don't know why. So after doing some searching, I found some on the internet and I put them in this mystery box. All right, now we're gonna get into this because there are a lot of Skibidi toilets in here, like a lot. But I think we'll start with a kind of normal Skibidi toilet. We'll put that over there. All right, now we're gonna crack open the Skibidi toilet. Yo, this comes with like a lot of heads. All right, let's assemble the toilet, I guess. Wow, this is a lot harder to build a toilet than I thought it was. All right, then we're gonna do this, I think. No? All right, there we go. Almost toilet time. Okay, we got a fully functioning toilet. Let's go. Now we got these little tiny heads. We got an angry one, and we got an evil red eye one. And they all come with hair, but like miniature. I've never seen anything quite like this before. So I'm gonna do this first. We're gonna attach this, give him a neck. All right, and now that he has a neck, we could put him in the toilet. All right, that's really dumb looking. And then we also have these hairs that go with the heads that are severed. Okay, that's a thing. All right, that's sufficiently cursed. I'm scared. I don't like this. He gets negative booms. All right, next one we're going to open looks to be like a Speaker Man. All right, let's crack him open. This one looks a little more normal sized. All right, and here he is. He looks actually pretty cool. He comes with a gun, and he's really detailed, like wraparound printing. And he looks pretty accurate, I'd say. And relative to the Skibidi toilet, he looks like he could, you know, take one out. It's so weird. All right, I'm just gonna keep going. Oh shoot, is that a radio head? I think it is a radio head. We also get all these black heads for some reason. I don't know why. We're gonna make a stack of them, I guess. We got that one, we got this one. Oh no, shoot, it's a cameraman. Wait. Oh, this is really cool. Yo, he has like the little camera sensor under the camera. And he comes with not one, but two plungers. That's so epic. Bro is so cool. He literally has like a trench coat with a three-piece suit on. That's dapper. Oh my gosh, that is epic. He could walk with these. Make sure to comment your favorite Skibidi toilet, by the way. All right, let's do the next one. This next one is looking like a bigger version of the normal Skibidi toilet. Whoa, it's like they just hit the 10x button on this one. No, it's not. Who am I kidding? They made the other one a little bit bigger. It's like normal minifigure size now. That's just so weird that they could just change the proportions like that, though. All right, we're trying to attach a toilet lid, this sucker, and then this sucker. Oh, yo, what is this? All right, we got to give him a neck, then we got to give him a, ooh, whoa. What's going on with his eye? All right, well, he's gonna get some kind of a Inspector Gadget thing going. He's got this weird head build. I don't even know how to like work that. What is going on? I don't know what this is. All right, so this is gonna go here, maybe? Maybe it goes here. I don't know. All right, well, what about that? I don't even know what this is supposed to do. I'm a little scared, actually. But he does come with hair, so that's cool. Here's a gray toilet. It's what I always wanted, and this weird contraption that I don't know what it's supposed to do, and it doesn't attach to anything in particular, and now I'm scared that it's gonna like haunt me at night. All right, another Skibidi toilet. Oh, whoa, yo, we also got a sunglass Skibidi toilet head. I don't, again, know what I'm gonna do with all these severed heads. The ball of heads continues over here. We'll leave that there. All right, we got whoa. We got something crazy here. Yo, that's massive. It doesn't even fit on a base plate. What is that? For instance, this is like a normal minifigure. This is like a huge minifigure. Whoa, that's crazy. I'm a little, I don't even know how to, what is all this for? Yo, it's a TV? I have a theory. I think I know how to do this. Okay. Oh, okay. A special mold or something. Yo, those are giant hands. That's huge. I've never seen anything like this. I think the way this is supposed to work is this is like some sort of bag, like build. Yo, no, it's speakers. Okay. So it's speakers, and then we put the TV head on top of it, and then we also got this plane. What? Got a plane, apparently. Yo, and they even included an extra hand like in all the other ones here. I need to figure out what to do with these little claws. All right, so there are these like claws, and I think the way this works is they could grab this, right? So this is like the under claw, and then we put this one on top, and it is like the over claw. All right, 1 second. Okay, so I actually did figure it out. I think go back here. Okay, no, they don't. I'm completely lost, to be honest. I think one of these little airplanes goes over here, maybe. The claws fit here. So I'm a little lost. Maybe the claws go here. The claws are fitting here. So we're gonna put the claws here. All right, the claws will go here. These little things will go here. And then we have these wings. Oh, shoot. It's getting more complicated. We have these wings that are supposed to go in here, right? Sweet, okay. And then I guess this is a stand for him to stand on, and then we have another giant severed head. It'll go into the head collection. It's like the granddad of heads. Oh, he fell. All right, so he comes with this little accessory of a plane, and he's just decked out. I don't know, I'm lost. But that's a really cool TV piece, especially if you just want a normal minifigure to like sit and watch TV. That's very cool. All right, that is the most interesting collection of minifigures I've legitimately ever seen. All right, I'm reaching into the mystery box. I grabbed another one, and oh no, this one comes with instructions. You know it's legit. They just keep getting worse. Actually, you know what? It's better that it comes with instructions, because I had no clue what was going on with the last one. What? What are these pieces? All right, so this time it's a little more clear. So we have this piece, and there should be like a gun piece that is somewhere. Okay, here it is. It is like a floating Skibidi toilet. All right, we got this piece, and then we have all of these keys that I think are supposed to lock this in place. So I guess we gotta connect those. I don't even know. What? Oh, okay. I see that. There are these little, no, that's not it. All right, we're gonna come back to that. I wanna do the head. We got very red-eyed bearded man here. All right, so he's gonna attach to this neck piece. Okay, that's good. And this piece, which is like, I don't even, what is going on? We have a toilet head that goes here. That makes sense to me. This goes here. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so this is like a giant silver Skibidi toilet. All right, and then we got toilet lid. Okay, toilet lid. If you told me this is what I would be doing 5 years ago, I would have looked at you screw-eyed. Oh, and I see what we're supposed to do now is we're supposed to attach it to those little bolts. You see, I thought that was like an added detail. So we're just gonna go around and do that ourselves. And I think we should have enough actually to cover the entire thing. This is so unnecessarily detailed. They could have totally fudged this and made it like very poor quality. But no, these knockoff Lego companies had to go all out. And we got an extra one too, I think, which is pretty legit. And then that is giant floating head Skibidi toilet, I guess. And you could connect it pretty simply, I think. Yo, okay. What even is this? I have no clue. All right, he's going with the goon squad over here. All right, we gotta keep going because there's still a bunch of Skibidi minifigures to go through. Like this one. I think this is like a white-suited cameraman. All right. Ooh, that's a dapper suit. Bro is looking like Kingpin from Spider-Man with this suit. And it has another head we're gonna have to take off. Why do they keep doing this? Such a waste of plastic. There he is. All right. That's interesting. Oh yeah, we gotta include his head in the head collection. But he looks sick. W minifigure. Actually, he gets to go with the goon squad over here. He fits in just fine. All right, next minifigure we're going to do. All right, this one has like a face and I think our first actual normal minifigure TV. Yeah, look at that. That's a TV man. All right, so the first thing we gotta do with these, I guess, is remove the original heads, because that's what we do. Then we put together the toilet head, or the whatever head you call it. TV head? Oh shoot, wait, what is this piece? They keep including all these accessories I don't know what to do with. All right, we got arms. I got that. That makes sense to me. Our arms make sense. All right, now we got hands. Yes, okay, hands make sense to me too. Now we have all these little suckers. What do they do? So we get antenna. I think that's what this is. That's too loose. We got a plunger. Plunger makes sense. Gun makes sense. Extra arm print. Why? We got another one of these suckers. I don't understand. So they do what? Okay, let's see. I think this goes on the head. Yes. Okay. So we got something going on here. And then this I'm still lost on. All right. So we got this, right? that goes here, and then maybe this goes on the other side. You know what? I don't care. I don't care enough. I'm gonna just put it in his hands and say it's a hand accessory. Yes, that's what this is. They're TV claws. I'm fine with that. Are you guys fine? Good. All right, we're moving on. Very diverse array of characters over here. Looks like someone robbed a Best Buy. Oh, and that one had an exclusive head too. All right, next one. Yo, wait a minute. No, we got bigger Skibidi toilet. And this one comes with 2 heads. Let's go. All right, so we got the turlet, very epic. Okay, and then what is going? This one has guns attached to the side of it. No, that's so funny. Okay, we got guns. We got defensive shield attached to the toilet, mind you. And then we got, okay, we're giving him this head, right? And then we're gonna give him the giant hair. Oh my goodness. I wonder if that works with like the big figs. I also have these like, oh shoot, okay, wait a minute. So we got the back of the toilet, which is here. I think this goes in like here. Where does it go in? Oh shoot, dang it. All right, well this is supposed to be like a gun backpack. Attached to the back of the toilet should be these 2 guns. We also get this piece. I think this is just like a stand to put the actual big guy on because it doesn't actually connect to Legos. So if I have my calculations right, so we gotta like shove this in really big. There we go. I'm gonna move this out of the way. We got giant gun Skibidi toilet. Let's go. Oh man, he's gonna be such a good addition to the squad. What do we do with giant head? Honestly, should we start stacking the giant heads? Yep, okay, that's what we're doing now. We're doing a giant head stack later. We're gonna see how many we can stack by the end of this video. All right, next one's got a little bit of a red suit on. Oh shoot, is this a radio head? I don't think we've gotten a radio head yet. I think it is a radio head. He has headphones on, so I'm inclined to think he's a radio head. All right, but we gotta remove this. We gotta give him some arms. I like the red. The red looks good. He even has the red cuffs. There we go, and we got this. It's a jetpack. That's epic. He comes with not 1, but 2 knives. He looks so goofy. That's so funny. All right, I'm giving this minifigure 10 out of 10. This is like low-key my favorite unboxing I've ever done. All right, next. Oh shoot, I got this like giant bag I have to open up. I don't even want to know what that is. I'm putting it back. I'm scared. All right, we're doing this one. It's getting worse. It gets progressively worse as the video goes on. All right, we gotta figure out what it is first. Okay, I think it's similar to our other floating one, right? So it comes with like a stand, that's good. It comes with a head, that's good. You know, in the Skibidi Toilet Show, they don't actually speak English, so you don't know what they're saying. So I don't know what these suckers are called. All right, so we got these pieces, which I think go in here. This is so goofy. Sweet, all right. I feel like we're missing something. Maybe that's why they were all in a bag. Maybe this is a part of it. I hope not, because then I just opened this thing for no good reason. But I think it is. Oh my gosh. What is this? That's huge. All right, I think it's gonna be similar to that other guy we built. So we're gonna, oh shoot, there's pieces in there. That's how big this is. Oh shoot, I know what this is now. All right, we're getting some semblance of a toilet here. I don't know what's so Skibidi about it, but that's a different story. All right, we gotta get the actual, oh shoot, we gotta get the connector in there. Oh shoot, is there another one? Is that why this bag was so huge? I don't even know what I just did. Oh shoot, there's another guy. Here, I'm gonna open him like back here and we'll take a look at him in a second and maybe rob him for parts. But we'll try to avoid that for a little bit. So we gotta connect the toilet seat lid in here somehow. I think that I just kind of wedge it in. I think that's it. All right, and then we put this in. All right, now we can attach the head. I feel comfortable doing that. Head's in. Now we just gotta, let's try this. So we got this little rounded part. And then we can attach that. Oh, there we go. Okay, fine. Let's go. Skibidi dop dop yes. I also found a thing for his head to add in. I think this is like an extra mask. Yo, wait a minute. Yo, wait. He gets us. What is this? What is this? There's no way this is real. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. We have these things that I think, oh shoot, are these like supposed to clip in or something? I have no clue. I've never been so lost in my whole life. That's not true. All right, wait, so I think I got it. I think it's some kind of belt or something. All right, so we got this clips. All right, so we got some kind of belt going on here. And then we could round it off, I guess with this. I don't know. I'm so confused. What is going on? Oh shoot, is it like an arm? Wait a minute. So cursed Skibidi toilet here, right? Oh shoot guys, I think I figured it out. Okay, so I attach these little things in, arm, so he can like punch people. What? So we got that one. We're gonna do this one now. I gotta like rotate it. I think it's on the wrong way. All right, so we got that. That's epic. Awesome. Okay, all right, that's cool. Now, we're gonna like round off the other end of the arm so this thing isn't poking out with these suckers, I think. This is all guessing. So if I got this wrong, someone comment like you're a fake fan, which I kind of am. I don't know enough about Skibidi toilet. Oh, and then there are these little arms that you're supposed to put around these suckers to like detail them out or whatever. That's so dumb. Why do we need to detail them out like that? It's so unnecessary. Why? I guess I'll do it on this side too. All right, so we got this guy, and then, oh my gosh. Wait a minute. I don't understand what this red platform is for. Maybe it's a shield? Oh shoot, is this a shield? No, dude, it comes with a shield. Oh, that's so cool. It's the shield Skibidi, so you could like fire on him. So that this Skibidi toilet could be like trying to hit him, but he's shielding him. What? This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I love it. Oh my Skibidi toilet, dop. Yes. It's so dumb. All right, shield Skibidi toilet, you go here. We have all those parts back there that I dumped. Hopefully this one's easier to do now that I like know. It's like I'm learning, it's like evolving. I'm learning new things as time goes on with these. Oh, and by the way, did I mention that guy floats? Okay, I think, is this one gonna float too? It does come with a shield. All right, so we got this sucker, okay. We're gonna make quick work of him because we've done this before now. All right, we got Skibidi toilet backpack, right? We got Skibidi toilet arm guns. Yes, of course, every Skibidi toilet should have this. And then there's like this bottom thing. Okay, that's new. This is like borderline Samsung fridge Skibidi toilet. All right, there we go. We're cooking, guys. The stove is on. Okay, what's next? Oh shoot, we got frontal armor. He's got grills. What? This is so dumb. Okay, we got this silver thing. What is this? Well, we got a head. Oh, whoa, bro needs to see a dentist. All right, we got these two shields. We got this head, which goes, I think, into this. Does he also have a mask? If he doesn't have a mask, I'm only slightly disappointed. I think he doesn't have a mask, but that's honestly, like, that's okay. I won't hold it against him. All right, now we have arms of sorts. So, I think. So we have these guns, and then we have these guns. I don't know. Wait, I think I figured it out. We got these guns up here, obviously. Then we have these big guns in the back that fit in these holes, right? Makes sense, okay. But that leaves us with some more guns. So like, clearly something is not happening that's right here. This is still a shield, and we still need to figure out what the deal with that is. I think, no, there's no way. Okay, we're gonna need to experiment a little more with that in a second. This is wrong, get out of there. All right, so we have like big cannons here, huge cannons. Now, I think those are frontal bazookas, or they might be like, yeah, I think that's it, actually. There we go. Okay, so that's accurate. Guys, are you getting this? And then we have, oh shoot, wait, no, I got it. Okay, now I see what's happening now. Bro's cooking with a fridge. All right, so we got these guys, and I think they are going to have something to do with this later. Okay, yeah. And then we have cannons down here that are gonna go in this backpack area. And then we have, these guys were right, actually, to be up here. Now, the shields, I don't know what the deal with is. I genuinely don't know. Just taking a brief scan. I don't know where those little shields go, so maybe someone could tell me in the comments. I think they should like go like under here or something, but there's nothing clear that makes that way. So I think this little shield, I think this gets plugged into these two guns, right? And then he gets a shield, and he gets to shoot out of it and stay in it. Honestly, I think this one looks better without the shield. What is that? It's the dumbest thing I've legitimately seen in my whole life. And it didn't come with an extra head. So you know what, toilet? You get to go with the squad. I thought this was ridiculous and unhinged. Now that looks like a moderate toilet compared to this one. Like this is like a weak toilet. And mind you, we started with this. What happened? And I thought that was stupid. We've like reached peaks of like brain rot that I can't even comprehend. All right, let's get into the next one. This looks a little moderate. This looks sensible. It's 3 heads. This is probably more than your average person needs. But like, you know, come on. Get with it, bro. All right, so we got 3 heads. We got angry head, we got happy head, and we got like overly happy head. I'm gonna go with angry head because I feel like the other ones are all too happy. They're all smiling. They're having too good of a time. This one's gonna have a bad time. Probably because he's not as cool as those other ones. I don't think you could top that. I think that we might have just peaked. And we have these giant hairs again. So we give that to this guy. And we have another giant hair that we're gonna give to overly happy man. All right, normal Skibidi toilet, finally. This is so dumb. It's so stupid. We live in the dumbest time. This is actual brain rot. Oh shoot, wait, I should have like this red guy. I'm looking for this big red one. Wait. Oh, here he is. Oh, I've been like, actually, this is the one I've been excited for. So we're gonna remove that because we don't need it. And then we're gonna give him his arms. They're a little muscled out, look at that. These are like the only figures I have this size. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Guys, I'm having too much fun. Is that a crime? All right, so we don't need the extra giant hand. That could go away. What we do need is this, and we need this. There we go. We got this speaker head who wears red. I was excited about him. And he comes with a backpack, apparently. And on the backpack, we have guns. And I think the guns go in like this, or do they go out? I think they go up. We'll put them up for now. Yeah, he has like guns like waiting there. Honestly, one of the more tame ones out of all the guys we built. It's talking about you, floating shield head Skibidi man. We're gonna put him down there. He can chill, he's okay. He's a chill guy. And he comes with a red head. We're gonna just throw there. Honestly, all the other figures after this I feel like are gonna be lame. Like this one. Is this gonna be lame? I hope not. Oh shoot, no it's not. This is actually cool. I don't know what it is entirely, but it looks cool. We gotta put the arms on. Honestly, putting on arms is my new least favorite thing. It's on my enemies list. I'm so glad Lego does it for you. Because like if I had to put hands on every minifigure I ever owned, I wouldn't have thumbs. So here's the thing. So he has like this hole in his head, if you will. And I think you're supposed to like fill it with this light. Yeah. Oh, interesting. And we're just gonna give him a gun. I'm not even gonna bother with the plunger anymore. All right, that's like a cameraman, I think. Yeah, okay, you can go here. Defend the giant Skibidi toilet. They don't need defending, actually. All right, we have one more big one, I think. Oh man, I can't wait to get to the gold Skibidi toilets. I want to get to a urinal one. Oh yes, here are the urinals. We've been doing a lot of toilets. We haven't been doing enough urinals. What world do we live in where I could say that and it be a coherent English sentence? All right, so we got 3 guys in here, actually. So we got this one, which comes with green hair. That's interesting. We got another one. He comes with a comb over. And then we got this one no, this guy has the comb over. The other one has like the special hair. All right, and then we have the urinal metal like bar, so that way you could flush the toilet. And there's a urinal in Lego. I never thought I'd see the day that a minifigure head in a urinal. We live in weird times, man. All right, we got another one. And then that one's also gonna be the same deal. And then the last one, we got this. Let's go. This is so dumb. All right, and these like 3 are like a squad. If you actually look on like real Skibidi toilet, like they're like boys. So we're just, where's Blocky? 1 second. We're just gonna sit here and admire them for a second. And Blocky, no, you can't use that. That's a head. Oh, okay, good. He knocked it over. No, Blocky, you can't use that. Blocky, that's a person. No, why are you so happy? No, Blocky. All right, we're gonna put them over with the squad, and then the rest of these guys can chill. We have some more unique Skibidi toilets to build though. Oh wow, we have like a really little toilet. Like I think this is smaller than the other one. That's like microscopic toilet. Instead of Skibidi toilet, it's microscopic toilet. Yo, whoa, wait a minute. There's like an even tinier one within the tiny one. How are we even supposed to like do anything with that? This is like microscopic toilet head. And we're gonna see if we could pull this off. All right, so we got micro toilet, who comes with no hair, apparently. And the flush is like this little thing. What is happening? I don't even know. All right, we have like another slightly bigger one, bigger toilet. I don't know if any of our heads actually fit with him. All right, they do. Oh shoot, I mixed up the sizes. This is supposed to go on here, and this is supposed to go with this. There we go. And this, what is happening? What have I done to deserve this? I don't, guys, I give up. I stopped asking at the beginning of this video, and now I'm really done. Look at this, look at this, look at that tiny little toilet. We have even tiny one. Like that's like, and then we got slightly larger one. We get every toilet size available. And we have all these extra parts I don't even know what to do with. And quite frankly, I don't care anymore. We also have this one, which might be the most normal toilet we've done, which I'm actually a little excited about because I was looking for some normalcy here. We just do this, we do like simple toilet lid. Urgh! Get under, you tiny toilet seat. There we go. Okay. And then we got this. And then we got this. Oh, wow. What is the face? What is that? And he comes with this, and he also comes with headphones. So I wonder, can we like put this over the hoodie? Oh shoot, we can. So he looks like Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad. Yo, Mr. White. All right, Jesse, you're gonna go over here, and we're gonna open another Skibidi toilet. Guys, if your brain is cooked, write L in the comments. I know mine is. My brain is cooked. I can't build this. What? I have to build things? That's not fair. All right, so that's cool. Now we just gotta, you know. So I spent some time building this guy. It's kind of like that red guy we built earlier. You know, the big giant one. But this is like his little son. So like this is, you know, like take your kid to work day. Daddy, Daddy, can I ride the train? No, son. All right, guys, we've done a lot in this video, but I think it's time for the gold Skibidi toilet. All right, let's go. So this one has like a Minecraft head, which is an interesting way to start. See, it's like a box. It's not a Skibidi toilet, it's a TV head. But that's a more interesting way to do the TV than just to mold a new TV. All right, so he gets hands, which is nice. He also gets a gun. Again, like this is very conventional. Like I could totally see Lego doing this as an official minifigure. Not really actually, but you know, you gotta give him hope. All right, we also have that back thing I attached earlier, and I think that is going to be able to attach from all sides. All right, so we got this, we got that. We just gotta attach all these black 1x1s now. Right, yes. All right, that's pretty cool. That's a gold one. Now we need an actual toilet. So we're gonna put him over with the collection of boys. I want a gold toilet. I think Donald Trump has one of these in his house. All right, there we go. It's a gold toilet. And I think it's a police officer toilet. I don't know. All right, so we got like a bowl. I don't know how to do this. There's no instructions. All right, so we're gonna guess. So here's what I think we have to do. So there is this, right? We have to do this maybe. All right, so we got this. We got this. Okay, I think. And we gotta put the head on. There we go, there's our gold Skibidi toilet head thing. And then we gotta do this, I guess. Shoot. What am I supposed to do? I'm so lost. All right, wait, so we got siren on Skibidi toilet. Okay, so we got grill. That's not right. Oh shoot, I got it. So we got this, and then this, right? I think. No. Yes. Skibidi dop. Yes. Skibidi dop. Yes. Yes. No. Wait. No, guys. I'm cooking and I'm burning everything. Who let me cook? Literally. I don't know who let me cook. Someone let me cook and now the kitchen's on fire. All right, I'm scared. Okay, that's my gold Skibidi toilet. It's not great. All right, that could go hide in a corner. All right, to make up for that, I want to build something else. That's right, another one of these suckers. A giant Skibidi toilet. Honestly, I wish I just had like a normal toilet this size. It's like, you know, in Despicable Me, where Vector has like a tiny toilet seat. Curse you, tiny toilet. That? Yeah. Actually, no, Gru had the tiny toilet seat with the shrink ray. I sit on the toilet. Oh. Wait, no, Vector did have the tiny toilets. I'm getting myself confused, guys. In my old age, it's tragic. All right, so we got Giant Man here with the giant extra hand that can literally grab the entirety of the little one's face. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, it could, okay, maybe not. But you get what I'm saying. All right, he's going to take his, oh right, maybe that's like the other guy's mother. I don't know. But we still have some guys left. Like another, is this another duplicate? I don't know. It's hard to tell these days. Oh no, it's not. Okay. This is another one of these speakerman head things that we got towards the beginning of the video. And here he is. He gets a big boom. I like him. He can twin up with this fella. It's important. No, honestly, we have a bunch of these other guys left, but there's still one more I want to build. And it's just a normal sized, everyday, run-of-the-mill Skibidi toilet, which we have managed to avoid this entire video because they've all been too small or too big or too whatever. I need a normal toilet. See, that looks normal to me. That's like normal sized. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's, oh shoot. All right, here we go. So look at that, very epic. And we could just tag on this little angry face to it. Or, you know, we could even tag on a happy face to it, which honestly, I'd rather do. There you go, a perfectly normal Skibidi toilet to round it all off. All right, and those are all of the completed toilets. The bonus head count, by the way, was 16. Out of all of these, I think my favorite, oh no, they all fell over. Okay, little boys, get up. You need to smile for the photo. Oh shoot, this one fell too. Ah, okay, no. Everyone stop falling. I just need to take a photo. Stop. Good. Good toilet. No, this isn't working. No, stop it. All right, everyone, stay still. All right, I might have died making this video. The toilet, this was all too cursed. My favorite thing is by far like Ultra Mecha Zilla toilet. If you have a favorite, comment down below. With all that said, God bless and stay awesome. This is Skibidi Toilet, and this is it as a fake Lego minifigure. And today I'm going to unbox, assemble, and flush out a bunch of Skibidi Toilet mystery packs to see if their cursed figures will take over my Lego city. And stay tuned, because by the end of this video, I'm flushing one down the toilet. Anyways, Lego. Now, Skibidi Toilet's one of the weirdest, most viral meme series literally ever. It's about toilets with heads, fighting with cameramans, giant bosses, and some of the weirdest stories I've literally ever seen. And it's super popular. So popular that the guy who directed Transformers is making it into a movie. And since Lego would never make minifigures this cursed, I had to go online and grab some totally fake mystery packs to see what we would get. And they should be here any day now. Wait, I think that's them. All right, and here they are. All right, and since we're gonna fill our city with toilets, I'm actually gonna take this box and put it outside the city where there are these giant lava plates from Slab Dream Lab. But we'll get to them later, because first, we gotta unbox the Skibidi Toilet mystery bag. Oh yeah, and I should probably also say, I'm no Skibidi Toilet expert. I'm just a casual fan, so please don't get too mad at me in the comments. I'd appreciate the help if you actually tell me who's who. Anyways, let's unbox. All right, and our first minifigure is a Skibidi toilet. All right, so we got this, and then we got this little like toilet thing going on. And then I guess we can connect this here. And then lastly, we're just gonna do this toilet bowl. Oh, why is this not going on? Get on there, lid. Okay, so after much trial and error, we got this to work. Now we have a couple options. We have this head, we have this head, and then we have this hair. Oh, and then we also have this turd, which I mean, okay. Ew, who left this here? Oh, sorry, I had to go. Why in this one? Well, I didn't see any other ones. Bruh. All right, we're gonna just dump that out, and then we're gonna put in this little neck piece, and then we're gonna put in this head piece, and then we're going to put in this hair. All right, and here's the toilet. It looks pretty cool, pretty standard looking Skibidi toilet, nothing crazy about it. I'm gonna give it like a 6 out of 10. There are these like 2 light poles that are way too close to each other, so we're just gonna put him like right in between them. I don't know why, but I can. Anyways, I think it's time to come over here and grab our next Skibidi toilet. All right, let's see what's inside. Oh, this one's feeling pretty thick. It's a thick boy, whoa. Yeah, okay, this is huge. All right, now we're gonna build this. This is pretty interesting, so let's see how it happens, honestly. I'm a little scared. All right, so we have like side toilet guns, right? Sweet, there's one. And there is the other one, boom. And then I also think this is a shield that comes right here. I think, yeah? Yeah, boom. And then we also have this backpack area for, I guess, a Skibidi toilet backpack. And then we have these guns that can just go into the side. Oh my gosh, this guy's freaking huge. All right, and then we have a couple options in the head department. We have angry Skibidi toilet, and we have freaky Skibidi toilet. And then we have the neck, but the neck's going in either way. Ugh. All right, so do we want angry or do we want freaky? Honestly, I'd rather have a good time. This guy looks like he's having a better time with life. Yeah, oh my gosh. Yo, what the Skibidi is that? Yeah, this guy's kind of cursed. He's like a giant titanium toilet. Curse you, giant toilet seat.
Tiny toilet for little tiny baby. Ah! Curse you, tiny toilet!
All right, I'm giving this guy a solid like 6 out of 10. I'm not a huge fan of metal toilet seats because they're really cold and who would want to sit on that? But we're gonna put him somewhere. Let's put him on top of a building. I feel like he would be good on top of the museum. Yeah, we're just gonna have him defend the city from the top of the museum. Or attack the city, actually. They attack the city. Anyways, let's take a look at our next Skibidi toilet. All right, now we're gonna open the next toilet. Oh, finally, a normal looking minifigure. I've been waiting for this. This looks like a cameraman or a security man. I think that's what their names are. Yo, that suit actually looks fire. I would wear that. In fact, I have worn something like this. All right, so now the next thing is this little neck piece because there's a little bit of a barrier in between when you put the camera on and everything else. I think that's right. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's how to do it. And then he comes with a gun, which is important. And then he also comes with his head that doesn't really do much and a wrench, I guess, if you need him to fix something. But yeah, it's nice that we finally have a net positive to society. These Skibidi toilets are all trying to destroy the city. So we need to put him in a prime defending location. I feel like the best place for him to do like surveillance will be on top of the donut shop. Yeah, look at that. That looks great. I would totally not mess with. Ugh. Hey, why'd you shoot Walter? Threat eliminated. He's not even a toilet. He was on a toilet earlier. Oh, okay. Anyways, let's open our next Skibidi toilet figure. All right, let's get crack-a-lackin'. All right. Whoa. Yo, is this a speaker head? Whoa, look how huge this guy is. Okay, wait a minute. So we have the torso. Oh my gosh, this is gigantic. Look at his arm. Where's Blocky? Hey guys, oh my goodness. Where'd you find this guy? He's huge. I don't even know Blocky. Bro, like, where's his arm? It's right here. It's literally the size of most of you. That's crazy. Yeah, I know. Anyway, we got the arm back in. Okay, so we have this guy. So I think that's gonna go in this way, right? Yeah, okay. And then we can put this on the back. And we put this in. Oh, yo. And then I don't even think he needs to hold guns. I think he just puts these in the backpack. Yo, what? He can't even like fit on the base plate properly because his feet are too chunky. Now this is supposed to be one of the prime like defenders of the city. So I'm giving this figure a solid 10 out of 10. It looks perfect. It's all detailed and everything. And I love the little guns and jetpack or whatever this is on the background. Yeah, so we're gonna put him like right at the center of the city at the museum because he's gonna probably be important to the race of people who live on Earth. Anyways, I wanna grab our next Skibidi toilet bag. Nothing will ever beat that one. That one's so cool. He's huge. He's not like even a regular minifigure. All right. Yo, we got another toilet. Let's go. All right, so same type of deal as the past one. Whoa, is this the same toilet from earlier? We already got this guy. What the heck? But I guess I could give him the other face now so we could have both faces. The many faces of Skibidi Toilet. If you asked me a year ago if I'd be filming toilet videos, I'd probably think you were silly. Okay, so we're just gonna put in his neck, and then we're gonna put in this little kind of annoyed normal guy looking face, and then we're gonna give him the mohawk. And then I don't even know what we're doing with these, so I'm just gonna put them away. And then instead of birds, you know what? These birds, they're gone. We're adding Skibidi Toilet. You go here, and then lamppost Skibidi Toilet's also gonna go here, and they're gonna eat the little cookies off the side of the street. Very epic. By the way, this is where I've been putting all the extra heads. Anyway, let's grab our next Skibidi Toilet. All right, let's get crack-a-lackin'. What the heck? Another one of these? Yo. Okay, so we got giant legs again, and they like function like minifigs. They feel like minifigs. They don't feel cheap. And then we got like these two little like cameraman heads, but like these are for regular minifigures, so I don't know what these are for. I'm so confused. What is this? Okay, let's experiment for a sec. Does it go here, here? Oh, this is like a mallet so that he can grab. Oh, that's so cool. Shoot, then what's the deal with his head? Is this him? And like, are these supposed to be something? I feel like this was supposed to be like a giant head, but they like made a small one. So this was supposed to like be here, but they didn't like mold it properly. Okay, so I spent a little while trying to figure out what to do, and I legitimately think that something is just missing. So we have this random kind of broken Skibidi Toilet character that we're just gonna kind of put up here. He could watch over, and then the rest of these we're gonna put, actually, you know what? I know what we're doing with these. All the extra Skibidi parts, even the poo, is going up here. We're gonna treat this area like an actual toilet for all the Skibidi Toilet parts. Except maybe the birds can actually go somewhere where they're useful. Yeah, you guys go over here. Anyways, let's grab another Skibidi Toilet Pig. That other one I'm giving like a 2, by the way. You don't get to be incomplete and also get a good rating. All right, let's see. Yo, what the heck? What are these tiny toilet seats? That's so tiny. Yo, we got like a little baby toilet seat. I'm so confused. There you go. There. Wait, no, this is even smaller. Oh my gosh. Get on there, you tiny toilet seat. I'm literally zoomed in like 10x right now, trying to get his little neck on and his little head on. What the heck? That's so little. And then they come with these little like flushing things, I think. Yeah, okay, so you got like a flush, whatever. And then what do you do with these suckers? Wait, let's build the bigger one. Maybe that'll help. You see, this one, it doesn't even fit. What the heck? So we're gonna put the neck in, and then we're gonna put the face in, and then we're gonna, I guess, do nothing? None of this oh, wait, I know what to do. I was putting it in the wrong side. There's holes on both sides. Okay, so we fixed a little bit of it, and then we get this, like, weird head thing. So you get, like, this, and I'm not entirely sure what to do with it, because you can't really put it, like, on the bottom half, and I guess you can't put it on the top half. I guess you'd put it as a part of, like, the head. I genuinely don't know what to do with these suckers. I am genuinely gefluffled. Anyway, these are like little bird toilets. Honestly, I feel like they'd work better as bird toilets. These could be bro toilets. We're moving them over to the donut shop now. These are the bro toilets. They're chilling out. And then these are the bird toilets. They eat the little cookies on the side of the road. And then these extra parts, I guess, can go to our part collection. Oh, bro, we can make something cool with all these by the time we're done. All right, anyways, let's open the next bag. Yo, this one's gonna be flipping fire, my dudes. Look at this, ready? Watch this. Wait a minute, what? Bro, these toilets are getting more and more confusing. I don't understand. Okay, wait. So we got the back that I get. We got this, what? How many speakers is that? Okay, well, I know the neck. I know this. I'm getting more familiar. What? You know what? Okay, I'm getting less familiar. And then, does he have hair? Or does he just have all these weird tentacle sword things? Is that him? That's it. That's it. Okay. So I think he gets a speaker on the front. I think that's what this is. Okay? I think that's a speaker. Unless it's supposed to go here, which I don't think it is. Okay. And then we get these crazy swords for the legs. What the heck? And then we get to have the back legs. And then we get to have like the front crawly legs. But that doesn't work. Oh, I see. Okay. These ones need to be flipped upside down. Right? There we go. Yeah, there we go. Boom. And then this one over here also needs to get that way. Okay, this has to be one of the most disturbing, like, Lego figures speakers, whatever. I don't even know what you call this. But he has these little crab legs and everything, and he's really freaky. So we're gonna put him into the city. And since we have the one silver toilet over here, I feel like it makes sense to put the other one over here. And I guess the cameraman is a little nervous. I'd be. Help me. Anyway, it's time to grab our next Skibidi mystery bag. All right, and we're gonna crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong. Can you comment that down below, by the way? Crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong is my new favorite word. And we got, is that another cameraman? This one might be a black suited up one. Let's see. All right, so we've got him in the black suit. He looks dapper. And then we gotta, of course, do the little neck piece. And then boom, security camera dude. And then we get a toilet plunger also. Yo, this dude is fire. Yo, this guy's a freaking legend, and a Skibidi toilet also. All right, so since we have one over here, and since we kind of have the toilets taking over the main museum, I want to set up a guard on the other rooftop, just so that way we have some nice coverage, so that way they aren't completely just taking over the city. Well, that's okay anyway. We're going to open up this one next, and this is a thick boy. I'm excited to see what's in it. I honestly have been getting the most excited for these big, thick ones, because I really am like curious to see what they're like. Oh my gosh, what is this? This is crazy looking. Okay, wait, so we have like a backpack deal going on. Okay, so let's first do the legs, because we know that's not gonna be an issue. All right, so we got that done. Now, next is this torso deal. So I think that this is a jetpack for the back of himself. Now, that means there's a front pack, and I think that's what this is. So we're gonna just combine these, and bada boom, he's got a thing. Let's go. Okay, and he also comes with a little plane, but we'll take a look at that in a second, because we still have some other stuff to do with him. So he comes with this head, but I don't think that's necessary. I think we just need the little TV head, whatever. I can't even put him into the studs because he's so big. But then he comes with these little like fan propeller things that we need to put into his shoulders, which are also speakers. What the heck? And then I guess we'd lose this head. And then he comes with claws. So there's these studs on the back. So there's this piece, and they don't really fit in there. So I guess that we're gonna have to put the claws there, but I don't want to put the claw. You know what? You know what I know these are for? Okay, so we got this, and then on top of that, we could probably put this on the underside. Wait, no. One sec, let me try this. All right, so here's the completed version we came up with. He has these giant claws on the back, and there's also this little plane I don't know what to do with, and this extra head that's going on the roof. But oh my goodness, this guy's freaking massive. Look at that. I mean, he's like the Wolverine of TV speaker radio people. He's got the claws, he's got the helicopter blade, so he'd like fly into the city. Look at that. He just fly on in. And then he has like a million little speakers in there. Actually, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. I lost track, but there's a lot. Actually, comment down below how many speakers there are total, including the ones on his shoulder. And then he has the rockets, so he can freaking fly anywhere. So I want to put him next to the giant speaker man over here, and hopefully we have one more, so we have like an even 3. Anyways, let's open our next Skibidi toilet. This one also feels like pretty chunky. All right, let's dump this out. Yo. Okay, so we have this another chunky boy, I guess. Is he a toilet though? What's his deal? So he comes with this little like suit that's like round, but it also has like this backpack thing. So we're gonna put the Skibidi toilet suit on. He's like wearing a toilet bowl, maybe? I'm a little lost, I'll be honest. Wait, it comes with a radio pack on his backpack. That's freaking nuts. That's crazy. And then that has guns attached to it. So that makes sense, because, you know, why wouldn't it? And then we also have like the sunglasses and the hair. Oh, that looks silly. And then we also have this, but there's like a little thing molded into it, and I don't think it's supposed to be there. So we're gonna remove that. And then we could just put this on his head, and we have, you know, I'm at a complete loss for words. I don't even know what to think of this guy. He's got like a toilet bowl under his chin. What the heck? Does that mean he like pees out of his mouth? Ew, I can't believe I said that. But yeah, here's toilet bowl, Skibidi toilet with guns on the back, and they can come down and shoot at all the ops. And honestly, if he falls back, he has a little thing to catch him. You know what? I think he's on the toilet team. So we're going to put him kind of at the center of the roof, because he's the most confusing Skibidi toilet I've literally ever seen. But he is wearing a suit, so maybe like he has some of the features of these guys. But he has a head, so he's a toilet, and he has a toilet too. So all right, anyway, we're gonna hopefully get a normal minifigure next. All right, we're gonna crack this sucker open, and okay, finally a normal looking character that isn't like ridiculous. And it's funny because they still are ridiculous, like inherently, but this is just less ridiculous. So it's a red suited guy, and also got this little backpack thing going on, and he's got a jetpack, which is important, and that's good. okay, it's a radio head. So he has the little headphones, and then he gets this extra head, whatever, that's going on the roof. And then he gets these 2 knives. Good, he could be like an assistant to our red boy over there. I'm giving him a 10 out of 10, honestly. I'm getting a little washed out of the big boys. Look at them, they work so well together. All right, now we're going to grab our next Skibidi toilet. This one I have an odd feeling about. Honestly, guys, I'm a little nervous. Toilets have scared me. Yo. Are those urinals? Nah, I can't be building urinals in the channel. You know what? If we hit like 200,000 subscribers, this will be worth it. But we're gonna do it because I think we need to hit 200,000. Okay, Blocky, whatever you say. But we're going to build this sucker, I guess. And we have a fully functioning Skibidi urinal with this little hairpiece. And then I have this other Skibidi urinal. I guess we have this little top urinal part, and then we also have the neck, which I'm gonna snap in there. And then we have this head, which is looking cursed. And then we have just some hair, and bada bing, bada boom, we have a Skibidi in the room. And then we have the last Skibidi toilet head. And this one, oh wait, I forgot. We have to put in the neck. Yeah, get on there, you neck. All right, and then we have just to put on the little Skibidi head. Skibidi dop, 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 yes, and we're gonna give him some Skibidi green hair. And then we also have the little urinal flush thing that you press down and his head goes in the toilet. Yeah, these guys are pretty cool. Hey, Walter, what are you doing there? Nothing. I was just, using the urinal. You can't use the urinal. The urinal has a head in it. Well, nobody told me that. Wait. What? I'm gonna go. I'm scared. Why is that urinal looking at me? Anyways, we're gonna put these urinals in the back by the other Skibidi toilets, including that duplicate one over there. And let's get into our next Skibidi blind bag. All right, we got another one of these green boys, and this is a thick boy. This is a really thick boy. Like, wow, this is thick. All right, let's crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong this bad Larry. And it is... what? What is all this? This looks ridiculous. You have so many parts. I don't even know where to start with this. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. Anyway, let's just do a quick stop motion build and see what we could do. Yo, okay, so this is like lightsaber scissor hand Skibidi toilet guy. He's got like lightsaber hands that can like move up and down and I don't know, like cut people. And then he has like a whole on scorpion deal going on. This thing is freaking complicated. 8 out of 10. Now, where are we putting him? I feel like, you know what? This guy doesn't belong here anymore. We'll put him on the roof here so we can still have a role. But no, the main event is this fellow. Big toilets, small toilets, all toilets. They're the small toilets. Anyways, we have like 3 or 4 more to get to before we have the gold mystery pack. So let's keep going. All right, I hope this one's kind of quasi-normal too. It is! Let's go! It's a cameraman, and he comes in a suit. This is a black suit one, but this one's buttoned up, unlike the other one, which like had the tie out. And we're just gonna add this on, and then of course we have the plunger. By the way, like, do they plunge the actual toilet's heads like into the toilet bowl? Hey you, I'm gonna plunge you! Yeah! All right, I'm giving this guy a 6 out of 10. Pretty basic. I like the white suit one better, so we're gonna put him here, and they could contain the Skibidi toilets on the ground. All right, let's open and crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong the next one. By the way, I really hope someone comments all the names of these different characters and then tells me if I got them right or not. Yo, okay, wait a minute. This one doesn't even have a tie. What the heck? That's what I like about these Skibidis. I like that they dress all nice. He should have a tie on. Anyway, he's got red, and he's got this little radio head or speaker head. I think he might be a speaker head. And then he comes with the 2 knives. It's kind of like that other one from earlier. I'm gonna give this like a 6 out of 10. But yeah, it's like that other guy. I don't know if we're gonna get another big one. So I might want to just like load him up with guards. Okay, so I had to move the TV head over here because now we have the little boys to back up our main guy. And now we have one more pack before we get the gold one. It made me confused. But now that I'm thinking about it, I also might know who it's for. Anyway, let's crack this open. Let's build this first. All right, this is like a silver cameraman of some sort. Yo, that suit actually looks kind of fire. And he also comes with this little sucker. See, so now he actually works. He comes with a full-on trench coat. He comes with plunger. And you know where we don't have any of these guys yet? Over here by the bookstore. So he can watch out for those Skibidi guys. All right, I have a theory about where this one could go. So let's try it. All right, so we're gonna dump this out. and it's going to be all these random parts. Okay, so I think this guy might have actually been more complicated than I thought. So we're gonna take this off for a second, because I think there's a possibility that this could be a little more intensive than even I once thought. All right, so the first thing we gotta do is figure out what the deal is with this backpack. Do these connect? Yes, okay, so these connect. So that's like the first thing. And then we have these little flying panels, but I don't know if that's what we wanna do yet. One sec, let's do time lapse. I wanna mess around with it. All right, so yeah, I attempted something, and yeah, this guy just needs to go back on the roof. This is not a part of him. This is some random jetpack. I don't know what it goes with. I'll be honest with you, but it has a shield and a saw thing too, so I'm just gonna put these up here for now until I figure out what to do with them. Anyways, it's time for us to take a look at the gold mystery Skibidi toilet pack. So let's go. Yo, okay, so this one I just have a good feeling about, and it is the gold TV, man. Yo, I did not think we'd be getting a guy in a gold suit today, but we did. And I just put him right back here to be guarded by all the speaker men and radio heads. And like that, we just have to pick out which minifigure we want to bring to our toilet to flush. And now I was looking around, I don't want anything too big, because, you know, we don't want it to get clogged. You wouldn't know anything about clogging toilets, would you, Walter? No. Okay, anyways, let's pick out one. Why'd you do that? All right, well, we're not gonna do those little ones, because that's a little too small. What if we just do the duplicate? You know what, you're coming with me. Let's go to the toilet. The beast must be fed. We must make the sacrifice. Ha 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 ha. The toilet has eaten another Skibidi. Anyways, back to the studio. Remember this guy from earlier? You remember these? Yeah, I'm stupid. All right, let's see what this guy's actually supposed to look like. Okay, so we got the backpack now. So that's cool. Is this his head? Is that it? It's a possibility. We have the shield thing too. So I don't know what the deal with this is. We have this little blade, which I also don't know what the deal with it is. Then we have the little cameras that I don't know if they actually are useful to any of our things. Okay, I realized what I have to do with the other camera dudes on the side of his head. So you're supposed to pat it out, and boom, I think that's right. And then he gets to hold the shield, I think. I'm gonna run with it. Yeah, okay. And then we have there we go, a sword, or a hammer. Yo, and this legit might have ended up being our coolest Skibidi toilet cameraman, like, yet. Like, what the heck? They just copy and pasted a bunch of cameras onto his head. This is so cool. All right, 10 out of 10. All right, well, if you enjoyed this video, watch this Skibidi toilet one over here, or watch this other brain rot one over here. Anyways, God bless and stay awesome.